All eyes on Doge. Big run up to the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up to the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.60. All eyes on Doge.
Hey everybody, Kriss here. Welcome on a Friday afternoon. How's everybody doing? There's a White House crypto summit going on. Is Dogecoin going to be there? Well, no, but we will. We're going to be following it live as it's going on. There's a lot of other channels that are also following the crypto summit, but here we keep it real and we take it from a slightly different perspective here, of course, with Dogecoin. Hello, early crew. Hey, welcome everybody. How's everybody doing? I'm doing great. Guess what? I got a new phone. My other phone, dead. It died right during the Robinhood trivia giveaway yesterday. The phone died. And so last night I logged in on my computer to my email because I wasn't getting anything on the phone, obviously. And I had an email from Robinhood saying I could collect my Dogecoin. So what happened is during the trip, you had to be on, right, in order to collect the Doge at the end. And because the phone died, I guess Robinhood thought that I was still logged in. So I got $2.04 of Dogecoin. And not only, I was available for an upgrade anyway, thanks to Verizon. And they just so happened to be having a giveaway themselves for people who have been with Verizon over 10 years, which I have. And I got a new Apple Watch for free. Of course, it still says hello, start, because I haven't even configured it yet. But I got an Apple Watch. All I got to do is pay like $2.50 a month for the connection on the Apple Watch. So I got an Apple Watch. Yeah, I sent the Doge. Whoever was looking for Doge just a little bit ago. So check your wallet to see whether the Doge from yesterday was successfully transferred, because I sent it on my end, but it was just a little bit ago because I spent the morning getting the phone, getting everything like copied over from the old phone to the new phone. So I got a new phone. I can't live without the phone. Do you know how much happens with the phone now? Like, especially with crypto, right? You got to use Google Authenticator. You got to use these apps. You got to use this. You got to use that. Anyway, so all of that worked out in the end. I wouldn't have won the stupid trivia question yesterday anyway, because I didn't know when the New York Stock Exchange started. 1792. What? I wouldn't have picked that. So I'm not worried about the Bitcoin, but I did get the Doge. And now with Robinhood Gold, I'm also in the next drawing for some gold. Some real gold. They're going to be giving out, or I guess shares of some digital thing related to gold. All you had to do was deposit some more money onto Robinhood. So I did. I deposited $100. I got 100 entries into whatever giveaway they're going to be doing. And that's for next week. So here's what we're going to be doing today, guys. I do have a window here ready for the cryptocurrency event. And right now they're showing some something about Stand Up for Science rally or something. So we're not there yet, but we will be checking in on the crypto event and Trump with executive order. So we're going to carry all of that live. But until that happens, I mean, the big news is, guess what? Dogecoin just flipped Cardano up to number 8. Up to number 8. So Doge is up, Cardano way down. Doge is up $2.70 today. Cardano's down 5.75. Why would Cardano be dropping? Because it's not in the Bitcoin reserve, right? It's in that other category with those other alts, if the government even has any or not, according to what David Sachs said. Following up, he's just like covering for Trump and like, But yeah, here we are, number 8, Doge, back over Cardano. Charles Hoskinson probably seething again. And I don't think he's even at the summit. I don't think Hoskinson actually got an invite. So yeah, he's left out in the cold. He's left out. Crypto Summit Live updates. What are we looking out for the summit? Investors, traders, crypto industry experts, and journalists are hoping Friday's White House summit will answer some pressing questions. Details on exchange-traded fund regulation, insight into how banks can deal with crypto, which of course, what do you need the banks for? So this is what this is all about. Regulation, banks, all that stuff that Ripple, XRP loves, Brad Garlinghouse loves all that stuff. And I'm like, keep the banks out of my crypto. I got my crypto on my ledger. This is no bank here. And the whole reason I invested in cryptocurrency was to get away from the banks. And I now have a house, no mortgage, no bank. And I can't wait for X money to start up on the X Twitter platform so that I can use that as my bank and not the stupid bank. That's the plan. Get rid of the banks. But no, they're going to talk about how banks can deal with crypto. No. We want to hear more granular details on the strategic Bitcoin reserve. We want to have more details on whatever the other crypto stockpile is. And is there any Dogecoin? Do you think the government actually owns Dogecoin? They have no idea what they own. Sachs said, I think they have some ETH and maybe some others, but we don't know. We have to do an audit. So they don't even know what they have. And will crypto get any beneficial tax treatment? But the last I heard on that was there probably isn't going to be any talk about taxes with crypto today at the summit. So that's what's going on today. We will check in. We don't know about all of that. Summit raises ethics questions due to Trump's crypto ties. Yes, the World Liberty Finance president or CEO or whatever he is going to be at the summit as well. So some people are a little miffed about, he's a Trump guy. Yeah, we need Bear in there. Yeah, Bear and Trump should be there, Jets. Exactly. No, A-star. The average American taxpayer would not approve of the government buying crypto with their tax money. And so they have come out and they have said crypto is not going to be purchased with any U.S. tax dollars. Not. So, Chase, we're going to have a Doge giveaway later. Like, we just got started here. Not time for a Doge giveaway yet. But we will be giving away some Dogecoin later. Let's just see how the whole summit goes. Here's what Anuj Pajapati says. He's like, so you got crypto already. You take it out, right? You blow on it and you put it back in. That's it. In other words, nothing has changed. The United States already had Bitcoin, and they're going to keep the Bitcoin. That's it. That is the strategic Bitcoin reserve. That's it. They have the Bitcoin. They still have the Bitcoin. They're just not going to sell it. That's all they're committing to. That was what all of that was about. No, Dogecoin's not related to the summit at all. We're just having fun, JJ. We're just having fun. Like I showed on the thumbnail, right? There's Doge around, Doge statue on the White House lawn, Doge moon up in the sky, right? The government doesn't even know what crypto they have. They have no idea. And of course, Dogecoin could be added to Trump's US crypto reserve or stockpile. Could it? Could it really? And I'm like, do we want it to? Do we really want Dogecoin added to the stockpile? The summit starts any moment. Challenge. In fact, I think it's already started. They're going to just broadcast Trump's speech to the summit. I didn't see any live coverage of the summit overall. So what I posted was, I'll get to the white paper in a minute. What I posted was that there's only one true cryptocurrency left, and that's Dogecoin. And that today we get a Bitcoin reserve. Great. What would Satoshi say? This is why I made the Dogecoin white paper. That's right, the Dogecoin white paper. It is what used to be the Bitcoin white paper. You only cross out the word Bitcoin, you write in Dogecoin, of course in Comic Sans font, and you change the 21 million supply cap to a fixed 10,000 Doge reward per block every minute, and you remove the halving. There you have it, what Satoshi Nakamoto wanted, a purely peer-to-peer version of electronic cash, which would allow online payments to be sent directly from one party to another without going through a financial institution, meaning no banks, no banks. Bitcoin can be the digital gold, store of value, reserve, whatever, while Dogecoin is the day-to-day transactional digital currency. And so I presented for everybody on X the Dogecoin white paper. So there we have the Dogecoin white paper. So you check it out on X. I had some fun with it. Dogecoin white paper. So, meanwhile, Doge is at 20.5 cents, hanging out. I don't know what's going on with this. So somebody's saying CoinDesk. What are they showing? Crypto Summit nears. So they're not showing anything live. Nothing on CoinDesk. This says this YouTube channel is going to cover it, but they're covering something else right now. And
it's a lot. I get it.
That is junk.
This isn't just about being.
That is a scam. We clicked on a scam. Right Side Broadcasting is also going to cover it, but it's not. They're just all awaiting Trump. So I got nothing else. So that's what we're waiting for. How's everybody doing? Is it a sell the news event? That's a great question. I think it's going to be a nothing burger. I think it's just a big nothing burger, is what I think. Yeah, right side. I tried them. They're just talking over it. They're not covering it yet either. They're all waiting for Trump. So we're waiting for the same thing. Fox will cut over when Trump starts and get out of this thing. I want nothing more than Dogecoin to be as far removed from the government as possible. I know. That's what I say too. That's what I say too. I'm old enough, Kumar. What a question to ask. How old am I? Old enough to understand what's going on. How about that? Young enough to still have some fun, particularly with cryptocurrency and Dogecoin. And also, by the way, tariff or not, I'm drinking a Modelo. It's a Friday. Cheers, everyone. I still have my case of Modelo that I'm working on. If there are tariffs or no tariffs, I don't care. Modelo. Cheers, everybody. I got to get through this, all this Bitcoin talk somehow. And the best way to get through Bitcoin talk is to drink. Because, think about it, guys. Everybody's all up in arms about the strategic Bitcoin reserve. And it's like I said earlier, what would Satoshi say? What would Satoshi Nakamoto say about this? This is not what the intent was of Bitcoin. To have a bunch of institutions and governments buying Bitcoin and hodling it. That's not what it was about. It was all about a peer-to-peer digital cash system. That's what it was about. And if Bitcoin's not going to do it, then Dogecoin is going to do it. So do I got to get out of this guy? Okay, I will do that. They're in a commercial break. They're in a commercial break. So we will check that out. We don't need to listen to Andre Jick. And then Mike Urban's thing about Boston's mayor, who's in a crap load of trouble. Yeah, Tom. Yeah, it wasn't on. The whole crypto summit was not being carried live by anyone. It's just going to be Trump's speech. So that's why I came on now. So, yes, Ali, we are on Fox News Live right here. Waiting for Trump to start. That's what we're going to watch. What's he going to say? He's going to talk about Bitcoin. I don't know. Do you think we've had way too many top signals? Nope. We haven't had top signals. I think we're going higher. My feed isn't live. It's as live as I can make it. I don't know what to say.
Companies are moving into our country. As you probably know, it's a statistic that everyone talks about, but nobody seems to have done much about. Since the beginning of NAFTA, there's been 90,000 plants and factories closed in this country. Think of that. 90,000 plants and factories have been closed in this country. Many of them have been car manufacturing plants. And that's a terrible statistic, and we'll be turning that around. You're going to see it already. We already have
it says recorded.
Numerous that are being built or starting to be built, and numerous that were being built in other countries, and they stopped, and they're coming here.
That was from earlier. That's not live. He's not live yet. Like I said, guys, let's just wait. Let's just wait. We'll get there. Those were remarks he made over lunchtime. I don't know what I'm talking about. Doge Viking, how are you? Yeah, I'm about to buy an apartment, Giordani says. Yeah, it's not happening yet. Not live yet. Discover Crypto's trying to cover it. They're just talking. AJ Wrights is doing it too. He and Jay Chain's just chatting. Nothing going on yet. Nothing going on yet. So we'll get there. We will get there. So yeah, overall, I mean, what happened last night with the trading, right? We saw that. Big dump. Big red candle. Right after I finished the live stream, Bitcoin was way up here at 91.2, dropped all the way to 84.7. Look at that. Huge drop. Of course, total manipulation, wiped out a ton of leverage because that's what market makers do. One little bit of news and they'll dump it. I will fully be expecting sometime this afternoon, something's going to be said and we're going to see the market dump yet again. We're going to see the market dump again. So if you guys are waiting to buy on a dip, have your finger ready because it's going to happen again. So yeah, as soon as I end the live, Vance, it's all good, right? I'm doing Doge giveaways. Prices are going up, right? Price going up. And then I end the live and thunk. Big dump. Yep. That's how it goes. I should just be live all the time, just giving away Dogecoin. The market makers know where your prices and stop losses are. Yep. No, Bruce. I am nothing like VP. Nothing like VP. He's talking about a total bear market. I'm talking about a manipulated dip, and then we go right back. So. Nope, not happening yet. Not happening yet. I think this is still from earlier.
The World Cup next year, the FIFA World Cup in 26 here in the United States, together with Mexico and Canada. And this summer, actually, we have a new competition, the FIFA Club World Cup in 25 from the 14th
I guess
of
this
June
is live.
to the 13th of July only.
They're talking
in the
World
United
Cup.
States of America, 11 cities, 12 stadiums, the best players in the world, the best teams in the world. America will welcome the world. There will be millions of people coming, Mr. President, millions of people. The economic impact
I know,
is
Bruce. We need to get back up in the 30s.
billion US dollars between now and next year. We will create 200,000 jobs for these two World Cups. And more than that, we will give joy and happiness to the entire world, and this is priceless, definitely. So thank you, Mr. President, for setting up this task force, because it is important that everyone that comes to America feels safe, feels welcome, and that's why it's important that the government puts together this White House task force chaired by the president himself. It shows the importance of the FIFA World Cups, I should say, because there are many topics to deal with, of course, and we want everyone who comes to America and who goes.
Yeah, Carol, maybe next week on
these,
House of Doge.
We have 10 million tickets for sale. It's like
Thank you, DB.
Super Bowls every day for 1 month. That everyone that goes feels safe, feels happy, and feels that we are doing something special. So
we're going to host the World Cup coming up.
Create and to make
so that's a big deal.
Show on the planet ever, and we'll do it together, Mr. President.
Oh, that's great. I love what he said, like 3 Super Bowls a day for a month. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
That's really amazing when you think of it. I've never heard that expression. That's a lot. When we made this, it was made during my term, my first term. And it was so sad because I said, can you imagine I'm not going to be president? And that's too bad. And then what happened is they rigged the election and I became president. So that was a good thing. It was a good thing. It was quite an achievement for both of us. So I'll be president during the World Cup and during the Olympics, which we were very instrumental in getting. And then, of course, we have our 250th birthday, too.
He said Doge
Of that I wasn't
during
instrumental. That just happened to fall on the same
address to
day. So we have
Congress.
the three-
Next,
those
he needs
three
to
big
say
events. You don't get
Dogecoin.
much bigger than that. The Olympics, the
That
World
would be
Cup,
awesome.
and number 250. And it's a great honor. But I appreciate your selecting us. And we were selected a long time ago, though, during the term, during my first term. And it's an honor to be with you, Johnny. Been
Thank
my
you.
friend for
My
a long
honor.
time.
Absolutely.
He's a great
Thank you so
gentleman.
much.
Okay, I'll sign this, and that makes it official, right?
That makes it official, yes.
That's good.
Here we are. Then we have to start working.
Can you talk a little bit about the halftime show that you anticipate for the championship? Will it be like the Super Bowl halftime show or better?
Well, the Super Bowl has around 100 million viewers or 150 million viewers. The World Cup final has 2 billion viewers. So we have to make it 20 times better and 20 times bigger than the Super Bowl.
I think it'll be better. I think it will be better.
Any idea of the economic impact of this in all these cities around the country? It's got to be huge.
Yeah, it's huge. It's around 40 billion in only the United States, 40 billion US dollars, the economic impact, 200,000 jobs created. It's so per city you can divide by 11 and a little bit what each city gets, more or less. Some cities get
World
more,
Cup
some
is
get
huge.
less. But if,
It's huge.
10 million tourists coming, some with tickets, others without tickets, who just want to be here during these World Cups.
What team is favored now, if there's such a thing? I mean, do they have a team like so many of these great famous teams? What team seems to be favored?
Well, on the club one, which takes place this year, of course, Real Madrid, Manchester City, Bayern Munich, the Germans, Paris Saint-Germain, the French. The big ones are always there, and these clubs are multinationals. They have players from all countries.
They always seem to be there.
They are always there.
Those great
They are
teams.
always there. Yeah. And then next year, Argentina, Brazil,
Right.
England, Germany, Spain.
Going to be
So
great.
it will be great.
Any questions for Johnny?
US is coming up. US is coming. Watch the US. Some very, very good players playing in Europe, but we need to bring them back here to
So
play here.
can the U.S. win?
The US can win, yes, with the public behind.
See?
They play now. They play
He knows
some of
what
the
to
top
say.
teams.
He knows.
The US
They play some
can't
of the top
win.
teams.
It's a shot, right?
Yeah, there is a shot.
Yeah, you didn't even say France. I know,
I'll
Kevin.
hold that up for you guys.
He's got a lot of Sharpies. They better be made in America.
Brian, did you have another question?
Well, I was just going to say, this continues your pursuit to bring
Dogecoin Madrid.
back in every aspect of the economy, world peace,
Yeah.
sports now, which is awesome. I want to preview a little bit of the Olympics, and then we can talk about that before.
Well, I'm just very happy to have done it. I mean, I didn't think this was going to happen. I said, I'll be sitting there, but not as president. So I was, very honored. Actually, Johnny reminded me, called me up very early on. He said, you're going to be president during this whole thing after we won. So it's a great honor for our country to have it, actually.
Trying to
It's a
tell
big
you.
deal. It's, I don't know which is bigger, the Olympics or the World Cup. What is the story on that? Can I ask you that question?
No, the World Cup is much, much, much bigger than the Olympics. Come on. and it's in the whole country. Huh?
Yeah,
The Olympics
we've
is
got them
massive.
both.
Mr. President, it's a long way off, Mr. President, but do you foresee yourself attending some matches or a match?
Oh, yeah, sure. I would like to. I'd like to go to certainly more than one.
Yes.
We'll be making the rounds. It's a period of a month.
Yeah.
And it's really top of the line. It's one of the great events, one of the great events of anywhere in the world.
Yes.
Mr. President, since you last spoke about it yesterday, some details come out about your cabinet with Elon Musk and some clashes potentially between Secretary Rubio and Secretary.
No clash. I was there. You're just a troublemaker. And you're not supposed to be asking that question because we're talking about the World Cup. Elon gets along great with Marco, and they're both doing a fantastic job. There is no clash.
Mr. President,
Who are you with? Who are you with?
No wonder. That's an NBC.
Who has more authority, Elon Musk or the Cabinet Secretary?
Any other questions about the World Cup?
Can we unveil the trophy maybe?
I'd love to.
Because this is something special. So today is 100 days to go for a new competition that we created together. The FIFA Club World Cup, the best clubs in the world with the best players in the world. So we can show this is a unique trophy. This is the trophy, but it's not finished.
That's a cup.
Because it's unlike any other trophy. There is a key.
Oh, wow.
There is no other sports trophy like that.
Oh, that is good. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait.
That's pretty cool.
Wow. That's one of the.
And that's the trophy.
That is something, huh?
We gotta win now, Mr. President.
This is a good one.
That's beautiful.
Inter Miami and Seattle
No,
Sounders.
it's not the crypto
never seen
summit.
it
It's
in
been
a
delayed.
It is it's a
At least
trophy of the
Trump's
future.
remarks
It
have been delayed.
represents the past, the future, everything, the present.
And this will be at the White House for a little while.
Yes.
So if anybody needs a picture or anything, you can take it,
So,
but this is.
If you like it, Mr. President, it can stay here just on the 13th of July. You should take it
Yeah.
with me
Let's leave it
to
here.
the stadium to give it to the winners. They can take a picture, then we bring it back here after the picture.
Let's do that. We'll leave it here. We'll have it in the White House quite a bit.
Excellent.
It travels a little bit also, but I
Yeah.
appreciate it. That's good. And I know this can definitely stay, right? Anyway, thank you, Johnny, very much.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
When you
Thank you.
follow on the cabinet meeting, sir, just on the cabinet meeting, you said Musk play an advisory role, Doge will play.
We're talking about FIFA. Thank you very
About
much.
the World Cup, Mr. President, you're having.
And they're both great guys. And by the way, they both get along fantastically well. Marco has done unbelievably as Secretary of State, and Elon is a very unique guy. He's done a
No, it's just
fantastic
delayed a little for
Yeah.
Trump's remarks.
Enough. It's FIFA. Is this a FIFA question?
How do you see the World Cup playing out with the tensions you have with Canada and Mexico?
Oh, I think it's going to make it more exciting.
Show them the same thing.
Tension's a good thing.
Even for the World Cup?
Yeah, I think so. I think it makes it
They're
much
just
more exciting.
talking. Yeah, nothing yet.
The entire committee is here for FIFA, Johnny?
Please come
Like
up.
them to come up and take a picture?
Please, Johnny, come on. Get them up. That's great.
Mr. President.
I know, right, A-Star?
Enhanced security. do you
We'll get there.
anticipate for all of these big events
I'll let
that
you,
are happening over the course of the next.
I'll let Christie answer that question.
Oh, answer what question?
Security.
The security for this event will be run by the Department of Homeland Security. So we are signing today this document that will say that we will form task forces and partnerships. We'll have incident command centers in these 11 cities that will partner all the agencies and departments.
I heard 3 o'clock
Federal,
start time.
We'll have some
for
worldwide partners as
Trump's
well.
comments.
As long
Global
as,
health.
So we
yes,
started at
it'll
3.
be under our umbrella, and we'll help facilitate that, but also working with our local law enforcement is incredibly powerful. So streamlining those communications, it'll be a wonderful event and everybody will be safe and fun.
You better be, right?
Yeah, it will
And
be.
this is the official ball
Thank you very
with your
much.
name.
Thank you. Ooh, that's nice. I would give it to
Ooh.
Christie, except it has my name on it.
Ooh.
We have another one for you.
Yeah.
Of course, of course.
That's beautiful. Thank you very much. Is that going to be the ball?
This is the official match ball.
This will be what it
For this
will
trophy.
look well.
Yes.
Yeah, Doug, that's what I heard too. 3 o'clock. So we're here. That's all right. What else is going on, guys? We need Dogecoin to come out of his lips. Yeah, maybe the winner of the FIFA Cup should get some Doge, right? Doge.
What can Columbia University do to restore the federal? All right, so a feed there from the Oval Office, of course, of the White House, the FIFA committee there. You saw the
Yeah, we're waiting.
Homeland Security chief there, the security secretary, Kristi Noem, of course, talking about it'll be a secure event. But
So we will cover whatever they do for the crypto summit. We will cover live here. Welcome everybody. I'm Kriss. Welcome to the KrissPax channel. We talk a lot about crypto, decentralized finance, and particularly Dogecoin, because it is the most decentralized now, especially because Bitcoin is being hoarded by the big institutions and governments as reserves, which is totally against what Satoshi Nakamoto thought of when creating Bitcoin. So what I've been talking about is Dogecoin as a true peer-to-peer transactional currency. Bitcoin can be the strategic reserve. It can be the digital gold. Just hodl it. It's going to go to $1 million or more. So I say, well, if you're an investor, have a little bit of Bitcoin. Have a little Bitcoin in your portfolio, and that can serve that purpose as an investor. But if you want a true decentralized peer-to-peer currency, you use Doge, which is why we're here and why I continue to have Dogecoin giveaways. Not only are they fun, but they then support the whole notion of wallet-to-wallet transfers, peer-to-peer, no banks, no Ripple, XRP, Swift thing. Don't need that. I can send you Doge wherever you are in the world, and you could send me Doge from wherever you are in the world. No wiring, no like 4 days. You got to like however many business days and paying a huge fee to wire transfer. No, it's wallet to wallet anywhere in the world in less than a minute. And then the House of Doge, together with the Dogecoin Foundation, are building. We think it's like a layer 2. I think Tim said something like maybe let's call it a 1.5, because it truly is sitting with Dogecoin to be able to speed up that transfer time from up to a minute. Normally, it doesn't even take a minute, but down to a few seconds, where then those transactions then get rolled up to the Dogecoin blockchain. So that's what SuchPay sounds like it's going to be. We are waiting for, in the next week or two, to hear from Tim Stebbing, Dogecoin Foundation, with an update on that, find out more about what the House of Doge is doing. Of course, they're going to mine a bunch of Dogecoin, and they say they're going to put that in a Dogecoin reserve for the House of Doge. And sure, if they're getting into mining and they're hoarding some Dogecoin for that, I think that's okay. It's not a government. It's not what this is about. So we are waiting for Trump to deliver remarks at the White House Digital Assets Summit, or the Crypto Summit. And we will go live to that when it starts. So that's my whole thing here, guys, is all about that. My whole plan was, of course, Dogecoin does outperform most crypto over time. It goes on spikes at those times. That's when you want to be in Dogecoin. So if you're playing games like swing trading and doing things like that, I mean, investors are going to do those kinds of things. You just have to be aware when Dogecoin starts going on a big run, you do not want to be in the middle of a swing trade and be out of your Doge when it starts pumping, because we've shown it on the charts again and again and again. So. Yeah, they're going to go look at the wall. So there's nothing going on right now with the crypto summit. I think all of Trump's involvement there is delayed a bit for the day. So, but we will check in on that. Sunshine, wasn't my video this morning awesome? I do good videos, that's for sure. And the videos you can watch anytime. It's just like 10, 12 minutes of good alpha on Dogecoin. And of course, the Dogecoin white paper, which I had a lot of fun with. The Dogecoin white paper. So, right. Repeat after me, Dogecoin. That's what we want to hear. He's not going to say Dogecoin. The market didn't like the soccer talk. Look at the red candles. Soccer, FIFA. It's like, nah, we're American. All right. Looks like we're getting ready.
That gets started, which may be any second now, as President Trump will be taking part in this summit inside the White House. A great group of people there. And there's the seat for President Trump. So as soon as we see him walk in, we will go there live. Back to the sports real quick. I saw all the main sports, of course, football, soccer, baseball, basketball, hockey. Somebody said ultimate frisbee. Somebody else said skateboarding.
There's Brad
Somebody said
Garlinghouse.
curling, of course, in the winter Olympics. So
David Sachs.
yeah, anyway, so that's the update on the chat there. But we are live, of course, at 3:40 Eastern, Friday, March 7th. As of now, this is the last
Brian
event for President
Armstrong,
Trump
Michael
before
Saylor.
he goes to the Southern Lawn and goes to Marine One and on his way to the Joint Base Andrews to board Air Force One to the Winter White House, of course, in Florida. So any developments we get, you can always check online as well on Truth Social, on X, on our website.
Looks
on our
like
app.
everyone's all set for
And then
Trump
next
to make his
week,
appearance.
I'm hearing that it's going to be early in the week. President Trump saying early in the week he'll be going to Saudi Arabia. So did not say specifically which day, but of course his first world trip as president of the United States of the 47th Commander in Chief. So we'll be
I know,
covering
Giordani.
that, of course.
They
as
should have
we see
invited me
live
there.
Feeds from the Middle East, and just a very important trip there, of course. So we'll be covering that, and of course any other
Hey, there's
events that are
Vlad.
happening at the White
Vlad
House.
Tenev,
maybe at the
Robinhood.
Pentagon, if there's a press briefing there. We've seen a lot of press briefings, of course, from the White House with Carolyn Levitt, who did an absolutely awesome job just the other day, the day after that great speech that President Trump delivered in front of a joint session of Congress. And when Carolyn started on Wednesday, the day after, in the monologue part, she just really tore into the Democrats for not standing up for various things that usually you would stand up for and clap, regardless of party affiliation. But the left wing really showing and exploiting,
The Winklevoss
really
twins.
showing their cards of what they're all about. And we're not talking every Democrat and liberal across the country. We're just talking about the leaders here in the Democrat Party and, of course, the mainstream media. But enough of that stuff.
I'd be
Let's
right
stay
in the
on good
middle,
stuff
yeah.
here, and in the sense of truth and common sense at right
Yeah, maybe
side, as we
right
get
with
ready
Michael
to
Saylor.
go live to this Digital Assets
Michael
Summit.
Saylor and I
White
could
House
have a
Digital Assets Summit. President
arm
Trump will be
wrestling over
speaking right
Bitcoin
there,
versus
in the
Dogecoin.
middle of your screen there. You see the podium or the presidential seal. This is huge for cryptocurrency today. This is a huge situation for digital assets and on. So looking forward to tossing it to that. And I know a number of you that are watching, you remember that summit that he had in Nashville, Tennessee, a Bitcoin summit. It was quite awesome. Isn't it great that President Trump isn't just staying in the past when it comes to certain things? He
Elon.
understands some of the developments here with these various currencies, but also, sticking to common sense and the Constitution. So wonderful to see that as well, as we are live right now here on Right Side Broadcasting Network. Just checking a few notes here. Ethereum is how to pronounce that one as well for the digital assets from earlier. So we're looking forward to going there live. Why don't we do this for now? Let's go there now, listen in on the room as President Trump will be walking in any minute.
I have that, so.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, there's nothing coming out of the night.
Nothing?
For the
Okay.
most completely new.
Okay.
Everybody waiting. Everybody waiting. There's a Doge under there. It's a Doge.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
The last second. I'd be the guy pushing in the chair.
Well, thank you very much, everyone. Great honor to have you. I know you've all been working very hard and very successfully. And it's a wonderful place, the White House. I want to begin. Is Johnny here from World Cup? I want to thank you for the selection. And they just had a presentation in the Oval Office, and I thought this was such a beautiful, this is the trophy. This is a big deal. The World Cup is the biggest sporting event. And Johnny Infantino is my friend for a long time. And during my first term, we worked out a deal to get the World Cup. And then because of lots of interesting things that happened, I ended up being president. When it showed up, I was always disappointed. I wasn't going to make it. I was going to serve 8 straight. Instead, we did it the hard way, but maybe the more important way. So I will be with you as president, Johnny. So maybe you could just say a few words and show how beautiful the World Cup trophy is. Thank you. Yeah, sure, please. Yeah.
The famous key.
That's a great key. Well, you go ahead. I trust you.
So this is the new competition for the FIFA World Cup. The 32 best clubs in the world with the absolute best players.
Yeah, we already saw this. Let's get to the crypto.
This competition takes place in the United States. Opening game on the 14th of June.
Right.
Obviously in Miami. Final on the 13th of July this year in New York, New Jersey. But it's not that. It's really special because it's a key, and because as you can see, if I manage to do that, it's tricky. It's so this is a trophy. It is a trophy which represents, and that's why I think it's interesting to show this trophy exactly.
Michael Saylor taking a picture of it.
It represents the past, but it's also projected to the future. There's no sports trophy which looks like that. It has engraved the history of the game of soccer or football, as we call it. The participating.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about Trump.
The stadiums, the beautiful stadiums in the United States, in the United States of America, where this competition will take place. So at the same time, past, present, and projected to the future. And if I may, President, say another 2 words, and then I let you work. I'd like to congratulate the President.
All right. Yeah. Let's go.
The World Cup, and the great work done, but also for this initiative.
I know, Corey.
That you are speaking about here. If I
There
may,
must be some hierarchy
add
there.
something,
Who's closest to
I'm
Trump?
not an expert at all, but FIFA, as you know, is a brand which is globally known, a very strong brand. The soccer economy in the world is worth around 270 billion a year. 70% of that, Mr. President, is in Europe. So imagine the potential that there is.
Okay, well, he's talking on. For those that are here, we are going to be giving away some Dogecoin after the Crypto Summit remarks by Trump and whatever they're going to follow up with. And then we're giving away some Dogecoin, so please stick around for that. That's what we're about here. Peer-to-peer cryptocurrency, true decentralized finance. So stick around for that. We will be giving away some Dogecoin.
We'll conquer the world of soccer with the FIFA coin. Thank you.
Thank you. That coin, that coin may be worth more than FIFA in the end. It could be quite a coin, actually. Huh? Anyway, thank you, Johnny. Great job. I just thought you should see this trophy.
Maybe it's your day hunt.
It's the biggest sporting event in the world, and we have it here. And we appreciate being selected. Thank you very much, John. You do a fantastic job. And welcome to the first ever White House Digital Assets Summit. I know that many of you have been fighting for years for this, and it's an honor to be with you at the White House. I want to thank the White House AI and crypto czar David Sachs, Treasury Secretary. This is David right here, in case you don't know. You know David. And a man who's doing a great job as Secretary of Treasury, Scott Bessent, who's right here. Scott, thank you very much. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, wherever you may be, Howard. Hi, Howard. He's doing some interesting work right now with all that's going on. He's right in the middle of it and doing a great job. Thank you. SBA Administrator Kelly Loeffler. And thank you. SEC Commissioner Hester Pierce. Thank you, Hester. Acting CFTC Chairman Caroline Pham. House Majority Whip Tom Emmer. Hello, Tom. Representative Brian Stile. Thank you. Brian, thank you very much. Digital Assets Council Director Bo Hines. Good, Bo. Great job. And many other distinguished guests. We have a lot of very distinguished people around the table. Some of them will be speaking. I want to thank Marco Rubio also, who's right over there. And we have tremendous people very interested in this subject. And last year, I promised to make America the Bitcoin superpower of the world and crypto capital of the planet. And we're taking historic action to deliver on that promise, as you know, around the table. Yesterday, I signed an executive order officially creating our strategic Bitcoin reserve. And this will be a virtual Fort Knox for digital gold to be housed within the United States Treasury. That's a big thing, Scott. The federal government is already among the largest holders of Bitcoin, as you know. Really one of the largest holders in the world, with as many as 200,000 Bitcoin obtained via civil law and various other forms of law, and
Doge is going up.
Enforcement actions. These existing holdings will form the foundation of the new reserve. Unfortunately, in recent years, the U.S. government has foolishly sold tens of thousands of additional Bitcoin that were worth billions and billions of dollars had they not sold them, but they did sell them, mostly during the Biden administration. And not a good thing to have done. From this day on, America will follow the rule that every Bitcoin knows very well: never sell your Bitcoin. That's a little phrase that they have. I don't know if that's right or not.
Bitcoin's at 88,000 now.
Who knows? Who knows? But so far, it's been right. And well, let's keep it that way. The Treasury and Commerce Departments will also explore new pathways to accumulate additional Bitcoin holdings for the reserve, provided it's done at no cost to the taxpayers. We don't want any cost to the taxpayers. In addition, my order directs federal agencies to conduct an inventory of all crypto assets currently held by the U.S. government and determine how they can be transferred easily to the Treasury. Non-Bitcoin digital assets will be held
is there
in a new U.S. digital
I don't know about
asset
Ada and
stockpile
Sol.
where
I didn't
they
see
will
Charles.
be managed properly. My administration also is working to end the federal bureaucracy's war on crypto, which was really going on pretty wildly during Biden until the election came about. About 5 months before the election, he became a big fan because he heard how many people were in favor of it and how many people love it and respect it. But I guess it didn't work out too well for him. People understood what was going on and paved the way for groundbreaking innovations in institutional finance. Under the Bitcoin administration, regulators strong-armed banks. I mean, they really did. They strong-armed banks into closing the accounts of crypto businesses and entrepreneurs, effectively blocking some money transfers to and from exchanges, and they weaponized government against the entire industry. But I know that feeling also. Maybe better than you do. All of that will soon be over, and we are ending Operation Choke Point 2.0. Now, some people really suffered. It's ridiculous what they were doing, but in the end, They came around, but they came around for the wrong reasons. They came around only because they wanted votes, and they saw that tens of millions of people were against them because of what they were doing. I also want to express my strong support for the efforts of lawmakers in Congress as they work on bills to provide regulatory certainty for dollar-backed stablecoins and the digital assets market. They're working very hard on that.
Joseph, this
This is
isn't it.
a tremendous opportunity for economic growth and innovation in our financial sector, and will really go a long way. I think it's going to be a tremendous. We feel like pioneers in a way of tremendous method of growth, and things are very much tied, and we want to keep it that way. The U.S. dollar, long into the future, we're going to keep it that way. I hope lawmakers will send that legislation to my desk before August recess if they can, and they're very much working with you, and you know a lot of them, and a lot of them were committed right from the very beginning. So I just want to congratulate you all for being at the White House today, and a man who knows more about Bitcoin and AI and just about everything else than anybody, David Saxon. I'd like to have you say a few words, David.
Thank you, Mr. President. We're all here today because of your leadership, your vision, and your generosity. And I really want to thank you for that. We're also here because of your desire to make America great and to introduce a golden age in America, including for digital assets. And we're here because of your love of innovators, or as you might say, high IQ people.
Bitcoin's now down to 86,000.
And we have about 30 of them here in the room today. These are the top people in the digital asset industry. And one other thing that I think that you love is legal fairness.
I told you guys, get ready with your finger on the buy button.
Prosecution and persecution for the last 4 years, horrible lawfare, and he knows what that feels like better than you do. So we really appreciate the fact that you understand legal fairness and that you're always willing to fight for the right thing, for legal fairness. You never back down. You stand defiant, even in the face of an assassin's bullet. It's an inspiration to everyone in this room, I think. So it's an honor.
Total manipulation,
It's an honor to work for you. It's
total
an honor to work for
manipulation.
a president who works every day to get so much done on behalf of the American people. Your administration is moving at tech speed. It's really amazing. It's actually faster than any startup that I've been part of. Is that your administration moves even faster? So I just want to say thank you for having me be a part of it. I've enjoyed every minute of it. I love working for you, and thank you again for this opportunity.
Thank you, David, very much. Appreciate it.
And now I just want to pass the ball to Secretary Besson.
Scott?
David, so today, when President Trump has signed the executive order to establish the strategic Bitcoin reserve and stockpile, we're going to position the United States as a leader among nations.
This is not what cryptocurrency is about, guys, but this is what we have now.
And get ahead of the other nations in the digital age. We applaud the president's direction to use the digital assets already in possession of the nation, and we are going to establish this Bitcoin reserve. We will use this authority to augment the asset side of the United States balance sheet. As I've said many times, President Trump is creating assets for the American people while
Marino, I heard that they're not going to be talking about tax cuts and the tax things that they're going to talk about over the summer. That's going to come later.
Going to end the regulatory weaponization against digital assets. The Biden administration's actions did nothing other than punish innovators, and that all of you have made it here today is really a testament to your fortitude. Much of Treasury's responsibility in this order relates to the tax code and determinations around risk weightings. And I'm here to assure you that we are going to work with the controller of the currency, the IRS, and we're going to rescind and all applicable previous guidance. And we are going to put a lot of thought into the stablecoin regime. And as President Trump has directed,
But I got you, David.
We are going to keep the U.S. the dominant reserve currency in the world, and we will use stable coins to do that. Thank you.
Not yet. Okay, after this, I'll show you my email address.
Technology
Howard.
foundation of the Trump presidency. He understands technology, he embraces technology, and he's going to use technology to drive America forward. The blockchain and Bitcoin technology are a key part of that thinking, and embracing that and here today shows how much a leader the Trump administration and our president is. He understands it, he embraces it. As you said, you're a pioneer in this place, and this is where we're going. We're using the blockchain, we're using Bitcoin, we're going to use digital assets to pound forward, and Donald Trump is leading the way. Can't be more proud of you today.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Howard. Kelly, go ahead, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. This is truly a historic day, and as a crypto founder, I couldn't be more proud to be part of your administration. You're moving at the speed of tech for sure, and I will just say it's a great day to have the war on not just crypto, but the war on innovation done. And under your administration, we are truly going to enter into the golden age. And I'll just say, as the administrator of the SBA, small business is a tremendous network that crypto can be deployed against. And so the SBA is open to crypto. So I look forward to working with all of the leaders in this room to advance your efforts here. Thank you.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you very much. Tom, please.
Well, Mr. President, I want to say thank you. I want to thank you for the amazing team that you put together. I want to thank you for David. I mean, this kind of a meeting, no one in this room could have envisioned this just a couple years ago. You are the one that has the vision. You're the one that said, we are going to do 21st century finance right here in the United States of America. I've been doing this for 9 years. It is amazing how far we've come, and that's a credit to you, Mr. President, and your leadership. And God bless you for doing this, because it's going to make a huge difference with everything else you're doing. And by the way, Americans love it. They're going crazy. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Everybody? Go ahead, please.
Does anyone want to say a couple of words? Cameron or Tyler, do you want to?
You're very shy in front
Actually,
of the camera.
Cameron, I think you said something earlier that I thought was really profound. You said that a year ago, you thought it would be more likely that you'd end up in jail at the White House. Do you, not to put you on the spot, because you didn't do anything wrong, but that was the environment a year ago. But do you guys want to say something, either one of you?
Sure. That was actually Tyler who said that. but
sorry, I still get mixed up.
But yeah, we never thought that we'd get attacked the way we did in our backyard after trying to do the right thing for so many years and always trying to raise the bar with respect to regulations. So it's truly wonderful to see how things have changed and how the pendulum has swung back in the way that it has. And we've always felt that the U.S. should lead in Bitcoin and crypto, and it's ours to sort of lead and win. And it's just wonderful what President Trump has been doing with this, and we look forward to working together. And thanks for inviting us, David, and setting this up.
Thank you. Thank you both. Please.
I was just going to say thank you, Mr. President. Cameron takes credit for a lot of my things I say, so it's not the first time. But the U.S. won the internet, and the U.S. should win crypto. So thank you for your leadership on this.
Thank you both very much. High IQ individuals around this table. That's what I always say. We need high IQ. So thank you very much. Would anybody like to say anything? Please.
I just want to express my deep gratitude for the seriousness with which you're approaching our industry and how you're actually helping guide it in the right direction. I've worked with many central banks in other countries, and when I was working there, I was wondering why I, as an American citizen, can't help the United States financial system reach this higher level that the world is on course towards generally. And so I'm very grateful that finally there's been a new level of kind of common sense and adoption of these ideas. Me and the other people in this room do believe that the crypto, blockchain, Web3 infrastructure is the next iteration of the financial system. And I think that the U.S. should have its leadership position continue in that new financial system. And I'm very, very happy to see people like David Sachs, Secretary Bessent, Secretary Lutnick taking this very seriously with their time, and very grateful to them too. So I'm I'm just overjoyed to see this. And I think it is a big part of how the U.S. can continue its role in the global financial system. So thank you.
Thank you very much. I thought it was very important that we stay in the front of this one. This is a big one. And as you know, China is pushing forward and very strongly as usual. But we're way in the lead as we are in AI and other things, and we want to stay there. So I thought this was very important, and we have some brilliant people sitting around this table, and it's an honor to have you involved, but we want to stay at the forefront of everything. And this is a very important day in your lives. I know you worked, some of you, very long before people really understood what was happening. And so I congratulate you, but this is a big day. Being in the White House is a big deal, and you have great support. Thank you all very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, Kriss. Thank you very much. Thank you, media. Thank you. Please.
We can do some Q&A with the media now. Oh, whoa! Where did that camera go?
Well, that was quite the roller coaster ride at the end there, but we do know, of course, that that was quite awesome to hear from each of the department heads, including the SBA, Kelly Loeffler, saying that she and the SBA, small businesses across the country, open to cryptocurrency. So that words from the SBA leader there. And of course, Scott Bessent was there, Mr. Sachs as well. So
yeah,
President Trump meeting with a lot of people. I'm sure that meeting will continue on there. We want to thank you guys so much for streaming in all week. This has been quite the week of live coverage each day, day in, day out. But, you know, just bringing you live feeds and recorded feeds from the White House, various events happening, including next week. President Trump will be taking a trip way out of that White House all the way to the Middle East for Saudi Arabia. That'll be happening earlier in the week. So, yeah, we'll be looking forward to seeing you on Monday. But here's the thing. If there's breaking news, whether it's today, tomorrow, Sunday, we are always on call when it comes to that kind of stuff here at the network. So we'll have either myself or Robert McNeely. We also have Ashley Brassfield and Christina Loren sometimes that we can go live to as well. So we have you covered here as we monitor.
All right, that's done. Look at the dump. Bitcoin dumped all the way to 85.6. Definitely selling the news because it was a big nothing burger. As I predicted at the beginning of this live stream, I said, get your fingers ready on your mice in order to make some buys because it's going to dip. And sure enough, there we go. But what better way to shrug that off, right? What better way than to give away some Dogecoin, guys? This is what we do here. We give away some Dogecoin because we can. And so we are going to start our giveaway right now. And everybody is invited to participate. And all you have to do is type the word Dogecoin in the chat in order to be entered. Dogecoin in the chat if you want to win some Dogecoin. We are going to do 3 draws of 33 Dogecoin each. So we're going to start to collect the comments. You must type this word in, Dogecoin. That's with a capital D. If you put Dogecoin in the chat with a lowercase d, you are not entered. Must be an uppercase D. If you are one of the selected winners, you must be willing and able to send me an email. That's right. You must send me an email to KrissKrypto@gmail.com. That's KrissKrypto, KrissKrypto@gmail.com. And in that email, you need to include your YouTube handle and your Dogecoin wallet address. That's right. It's a crypto address for Dogecoin only that begins with the letter D. You must be willing to send that to me via email in order to get your Doge. I will keep everything anonymous. I don't let anybody know anybody's email addresses For the other, we've already had 100 winners, guys, in the past few weeks. We have had 100 winners of Dogecoin already, and we've got more Doge to give away. So, and this was, you know, we got some new people in the live stream today. So if you are interested in winning some Dogecoin, put the word Dogecoin in the chat, and we are going to give away some Dogecoin. Don't put wallet addresses in the chat. Nobody cares. No wallet addresses, and do not email me your wallet address unless you are a winner. Unless you are a winner, please. So we have a record entries, over 200 entries so far for the draw. It's the most we've ever had. So nice to do it on a day like whatever that was that we just witnessed for the crypto summit. That was not great. So we're going to celebrate what we can. Dogecoin down to 20 cents now. Look at the big red candle coming out of that crypto summit. The best way to turn around a red candle, particularly on Doge, is to get a green candle by giving away some Dogecoin. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to give away Doge. We are going to give away Doge. Now let me just get this set back to the Doge screen. There we go, so everybody can see Dogecoin. All right, we're going to do 3 giveaways, guys. If you win the first, you're not eligible for the second or third automatically. You will not have to type the word Dogecoin into the chat again. You're already entered into all 3 draws. So let's do it, guys. First draw, who is going to win? Here we go. Who is going to win 33 Dogecoin? Jorgen? I'm guessing it is pronounced Jorgen. You are the winner of the first draw of Dogecoin. And this is our giveaway 20. Give away 20. Jorgen. Congratulations, Jorgen. Send me your Dogecoin wallet via email. And for David Gomez, again, you need to email me at chriscrypto@gmail.com from yesterday's win as well. Still need to do that. So, Jorgen, send me an email with your Dogecoin wallet address. Congratulations. You just won 33 Dogecoin. We're going to have draw number 2 now. Draw number 2 coming. Let's do it. Who's going to win? Totally random. Totally random. Jared Corbett. Jared Corbett is winner number 2. Congratulations, Jared. Corbett. Send me an email, Jared. And it was rigged. It's rigged. It's rigged. All right, we're going to do our third draw, 33 Dogecoin to the winner. Still have a lot of people entering. We've got over 250 entries now. I know, Paranormal, you'll get it'll one day. So let's do it. Here we go. Draw number 3 for Dogecoin. And the winner is Daniel Alemania. Daniel Alemania. Congratulations, Daniel. Congratulations to all of our winners today. Giving away Doge. Now, if any of the 3 of you want to pass it on and that you just entered for the fun of it, and you want to pass it on, just say pass it on in the chat. Otherwise, I look forward to receiving your emails later tonight. I will be sending you the Dogecoin. So send me your Dogecoin wallet address along with your YouTube handle, and you'll be getting some Dogecoin from me. And look what happens. Green candle. Happens every time during the stream. As soon as we start giving away Dogecoin, we get a big green candle. Kriss works for the IRS. Right, Nick? Yes, Ryan, I can manipulate the market and make a green candle appear. Totally rigged. Totally rigged. Insider, right? It is kind of, I think that whole Trump thing went just about as I had expected, right? No meat, no substance, just congratulations, patting each other on the back. Nothing there. So we will wait later to hear what comes out of the so-called summit. What did they really talk about? But obviously the markets didn't like that speech at all, as we had total dumpage. Total dumpage. A surprise 420 giveaway? I don't know. Guys, Greg has a... hey, Greg has something out here. If by 420 the stream has 220 likes, we will give away more Dogecoin. We only have 188 now. Get your likes in, guys. For those that stuck around, you may get another chance. Everybody hit the like button, please. Let's get the likes up. 220 likes. 220 likes. And we are going to have another draw. Can we do it? You know, just because it's 420. When House of Doge? Jua, that's a great question. We are waiting to hear what Mr. Stebbing, the House of Doge, are going to come out with, hopefully next week. And I hope there's a lot of marketing behind it and it's not just a tweet on a Friday night. Well, Mr. Greg, we're at 240 likes now. And we haven't even made it to 420 yet. We haven't even made it to 420. How about that? That is very awesome. Let's see. Got that. Share this back. In one more minute, we are going to give away some more Dogecoin. Sounds it was a big nothing burger. It was Trump just congratulating everybody for working on the crypto thing. And they all congratulated Trump for his leadership. And that was it. PaxCat has not made an appearance. Not made an appearance. There's going to be a different word for the next draw, guys. A different word. You have to wait for the word. It's not 420 yet. It's not 420 yet. Watching the green candle here. Watching the green candle. All right. It is 420. The word is PAX. P-A-X. PAX. PAX for the second giveaway, guys. PAX. Put PAX in the chat, and you will be with a capital P, PAX, P-A-X, and you will be in the draw for the special follow-up giveaway for PAX. For PAX at 4:20 on a Friday afternoon. It might not be 4:20 where you are, because you might be a 3:20 or a 2:20 or a 1:20 or maybe an 8:20 or a 9:20. But that doesn't matter. It's 4:20 where I am. So we're going to give away some more Dogecoin. That's what we do here. Again, Dogecoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for transactions. Not stupid Bitcoin, strategic reserve, store of value, digital gold. That is not what Satoshi envisioned. And if you were here earlier, you saw me present the Dogecoin white paper. That's right, the Dogecoin white paper, which is actually the Bitcoin white paper, but you cross out the word Bitcoin and you write Dogecoin. You change www.bitcoin.org to www.dogecoin.com, and then you forget about the 21 million cap. You forget about the halving, right? And you forget about that time and the distance when there's no more mining rewards and the miners are just getting fees. But if everybody is hodling and is a big store of value, what are you getting fees on? Because nobody's actually using Bitcoin how Satoshi had envisioned Bitcoin being used. So I took it upon myself to make the Dogecoin white paper, which is really just the Bitcoin white paper with a few modifications. But we can do things like that. Even Elon Musk has said Dogecoin is much better as a transactional currency, day-to-day transactional currency, than Bitcoin. And this is what is happening with Doge now, is this. So by these giveaways, I am actually doing a direct wallet-to-wallet, peer-to-peer transfer of Dogecoin from my wallet to yours. So let's do this. Let's have our first giveaway. We're going to have 3 giveaways of 33 Dogecoin. So everybody who has put PAX, capital P, P-A-X, in the stream are now entered. You only have to put it in once. StreamYard is better than like multiples. No, it knows you're in for only one. A lot of people typing PAX in right now. Look at it go. Love it. Absolutely love it. On a Friday afternoon, what is better than this? Nothing. Green candle on the Doge chart, of course. So let's do it. Let's give away some Dogecoin. The first Dogecoin winner, Raul Rodriguez. This is for the second draw. Raul, congratulations. This is draw 2. Raul. I just write these down for just checking, making sure. And again, those of you that win, you must be willing to send me an email to chriscrypto@gmail.com and send me your Dogecoin wallet address. It must begin with the letter D, Dogecoin wallet address, and your YouTube name, because I match your YouTube name with the draw, not your email address, because I don't know email address, but you must be willing to email me your Dogecoin wallet address. Like I said, we've already had 100 winners or so, and they've all gotten their Dogecoin except for one. That's David Gomez, because he was the last winner and he hadn't gotten around to sending me that email yet. So congratulations, Raul. We're going to go for draw number 2. Let's do it. Draw number 2. Who's going to win? Draw number 2. Mars El Toxico. Mars, congratulations. El Toxico. Love the name Mars. That's awesome. Doge to Mars, right? Doge to Mars. Congratulations, Mars. Send me your Dogecoin wallet. All right, David. I'll be getting around to sending out the Dogecoin later tonight. Now that I got my new phone, I'm able to do that. Send it all out. Okay, one more draw, guys. One more draw. Look at the green candle on the Doge chart. Doge dipped all the way down right below 20 cents, and now it's all the way back up to 20.3. It's always good giving away Dogecoin. It just kind of has this aura about it, right? It's just like sends good vibes. Do only good every day with Dogecoin. Here we go. Last draw. Let's go. Last draw for some Doge. And the winner of the last draw of the day is Shibby Sky. Shibby. Congratulations, man. Now, aren't you glad that you came to the KrissPax channel today to watch that stupid crypto summit thing, but hung around for the Dogecoin giveaway? Yes, Mars. Woohoo. Congratulations. Sweet, Shibby. Awesome. Send me your Dogecoin wallet address and you'll be getting some Dogecoin from me later on. Yes, Doge to Mars. Mars. Rigged. Rigged. No. Congrats to all the winners. We will be doing more Dogecoin giveaways on future streams. Make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when I go live. I might have a special Saturday live stream tomorrow. That's right. I normally don't stream on Saturday, but you won't know that if you're not subscribed. So subscribe, get your notifications on as we continue to follow cryptocurrency with particular emphasis on Dogecoin, decentralized finance, not that Bitcoin strategic reserve stuff. I know some of you may own some Bitcoin and you may want Bitcoin to go to $1 million or something, and it could very well do that. But that was not what Satoshi Nakamoto made Bitcoin for. It's for people to hodl it and the price to go up to $1 million. That's not what it was about. No, it was about a peer-to-peer digital currency, and there's none better than Dogecoin. So, none better than Dogecoin. So, congratulations. If anybody wants to send a tip or even donate some Dogecoin for future giveaways, my wallet is in the description below. And we have had quite a few that have donated some Doge for giveaways because Doge is fun to share. And this is a great avenue in which to do it. So, and with that, because we're having so much fun, we're going to play a song.
All eyes on Doge. Big runner. To the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big runner. To the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge.
Hey, there we go. There we go. Yes, that would have been a great song to play at the Crypto Summit. All eyes on Doge. That's right. Exactly, DW. You donate and you win. It's all about sharing the Doge, sharing the Doge coin. Yeah, I'm waiting for the full version, Francisco. Callie said he was working on it. He actually made a new song, so we have a bit of that still, and we'll see how it all comes out. But yes, that will be coming. All eyes on Doge. Your baby next to you was dancing with that music. That's awesome. That's awesome, everybody. Overall, I mean, the big news was Dogecoin flipped Cardano in the top 10 cryptos. Cardano's now dumped 8.5% in a day, where Dogecoin is still in the green. That's right. Dogecoin in the green, Cardano in the red, Solana down, BNB down, XRP down, ETH down, Bitcoin down. But it is a green day for Dogecoin still. Holding on, partially because we did a giveaway and we saw this nice big green candle here. So we'll see if it holds on. But yeah, Bitcoin, people weren't really happy with that crypto summit. Again, behind the scenes, there's probably some good stuff that was talked about. Probably a lot about stable coins. Probably a lot about how the Bitcoin strategic reserve would work. And then maybe something about the other crypto stockpile. But what else are they going to talk about? Stable coins? Yeah, they probably talked about stable coins too. Not much there. Us who are already in crypto pretty much thought that was a nothing burger. Maybe somebody who's just getting first introduced to crypto might see this as a big thing. But I'm like, exactly, Justin Me. That's what I'm saying. Doge to replace Bitcoin. Bitcoin's being hoarded. That's my whole thing now. That's what it is. Bitcoin can be all the store of value it wants. You can make money on it if you invest in it. And you hodl it just like the US government and El Salvador and MicroStrategy or Strategy B now and Metaplanet and everybody else who's just buying and holding. Not what Satoshi envisioned. And then you've got the ETFs. People buying and selling the ETFs. That's not what Satoshi envisioned. So we are spreading the word, spreading the love of Dogecoin in hopes that not only the Dogecoin Foundation and the House of Doge will be supporting Dogecoin as a currency and growing adoption of Dogecoin, but as soon it's going to get back to Elon Musk. It's going to get back to Elon Musk, this big move of Dogecoin adoption. And he's going to flip the switch on Tesla cars and allow Dogecoin to be used as payment. And we'll get the SpaceX thing going and we'll get X money going. And it all takes time. It all takes patience. We all want Doge to pump really quick, but right now it's just kind of following the market until it gets its own pump. That's how Dogecoin works. So now, Vaughn, I sold all of my crypto, including some of my Dogecoin, in order to get myself away from the banks, which means we now have a house that is owned by me, not the bank. There's no mortgage on this house. That was the goal, and I achieved the goal. Now I am rebuying. Wow, a hypocrite, Vaughn, really? Well, what the hell made you God's gift, right? Jesus. You know, Vaughn's gone. Goodbye. Oops. I banned the wrong guy. It moved too fast. Sorry, Mo headquarters. Uh-oh. Yeah, well, that's how it works. He's gone. Unbelievable. Well, I think he's getting to the point. If I'm going to talk about transactional currency day to day, and that's what Dogecoin is meant to be, then you don't sell, you hodl it until you can use it as part of adoption. I get that argument, but I've been telling you guys for 2 years, my strategy was all to get away from the bank. I'm freeing myself from the bank. So I have done that. Now I am rebuying Dogecoin, and I will use it for adoption, not only to be able to buy things with it, but also to give away, like we just did earlier today, and continue to spread the word of Bitcoin as a strategic Bitcoin reserve, store of value, digital gold held by banks, institutions, and governments, while Dogecoin is the people's currency held by you and me, shared, used as payments, building adoption. So, well, Ryan, too late. Vaughn is gone. We're very happy to be free of the banks. And not only that, but you know what it does? It gives me more money now to buy Doge because I don't have a mortgage. There's no mortgage. So twice a month, I get a paycheck in and I don't have to pay a mortgage. Oh, there's a meeting going on still. Trump just kicked out the media. Yeah, they probably have things to talk about, not just patting each other on the shoulders, right? Right, and I didn't sell all my Dogecoin. I told you guys what I sold. I did not sell all my Dogecoin. I sold just about all my other crypto. And I also have, in addition, I have this stash of crypto, which is the KrissPax DCA portfolio, which is this separate portfolio that I created back in the summer of 2023. It's got a little Bitcoin in it. It's got some XRP. It's got some Jasmy, some Algo, some ETH, some Litecoin, a little bit of SHIB, a little bit of Stacks, a little bit of SWI. But the main holding is, of course, Dogecoin, which is half of the overall portfolio. And that half I'm giving away to the channel members later in March, this month. I'm giving away this Dogecoin too, because that is how it works. Doge. I appreciate everybody's support of the channel. We're going to continue to have fun throughout the spring, even through the stupid summer when things are probably going to be there's going to be a big lull, and all building toward the fall, because I think the fall of 2025 is when we're going to see big things coming. Look at Dogecoin going down now because I'm not giving away Dogecoin. We get a red candle after the giveaway. But that's how it goes. I'll get back to 1 million Doge, AJ. I'll get back. I'm up to about 440, 450,000, somewhere, almost halfway. I'll get back. You want Doge at least 69 cents? Don't be gone, Jay. Don't be gone. Keep YouTube and just check in every now and then. We want to see how you're doing. We want to see how you're doing, Jay. So don't leave us. Keep YouTube. You don't have to get into it every often, but just check in every now and then because we want to see how you're doing. Okay? Someone wants to look at the heat map because we got a lot Well, look at all the Bitcoin. In the last hour, $67 million in Bitcoin liquidations. Look at that. Wow. Big time Bitcoin liquidations. Particularly a bunch on Bitfinex that just happened. Just a ton of them. That's crazy. People were betting on big green candles with that crypto summit. And I told you guys what was going to happen, didn't I? And it's on the beginning of the stream. I told you exactly. Get your fingers ready to buy on a big dip. That's what I said. And that's what happened. All right, Jay, thank you. You'll be around. We want to see how you're doing. I want to see Doge go to at least 69 cents too. Why didn't Bitcoin just come up here to like 91,000 and go after these big shorts up here? The big shorts up here. No, it had to dump down and take out longs. And that's what it did. Just on Binance alone, $76 million at 86.7 got taken out right there. That was somebody betting big on the crypto summit, and they got wiped out. They got wiped out big time. Shibby, I gave it earlier. KrissCrypto@gmail.com. That's KrissKrypto. Kriss Crypto. I put it up there 3 times, guys, what my email address is. You can scroll back if you need to see it again. You can't hold your hands, guys. You got to do something to get something. Please. Thank you, Joseph. Forever grateful for the work. Once negative gains, and now 33 Doge. It's just, I say it so many times and I just get tired. That's all. Anyway, we're going to go to the Dogecoin heat map and see what happened with Dogecoin on that dip. Probably not a lot. There was not a lot of Dogecoin. Nope. See, Dogecoin didn't dip down here to like 19.8, 19.7, 19.6. Dogecoin held up pretty well. So not much liquidations on the Doge side this afternoon. There was some this morning, but not this afternoon. I would love to see Doge get to 21 cents and take out all these shorts up here. But right now, on Friday afternoon, it's just kind of sitting there. Kind of sitting there. Mega dump by institutions. Not to 70K. Teshkel. I don't think so. I do not see Bitcoin going down to 70K. No, this is just like I said, it's more like not a bear market or a bull market, but a kangaroo market, right? It's just bouncing up and down, taking out shorts, taking out longs, taking out shorts, taking out longs. There's not going to be this huge black swan event that's going to dump crypto where Bitcoin goes all the way down to 70K. I do not see that happening. So 4 or 5% up and down, up and down. You never know. Something could always come up, but no. Kind of feel like I should just start shorting Doge. I'm looking to maybe trying that maybe in 2026, but not in this market. It just keeps going up and down, up and down. Kashmir. It's a good song by Led Zeppelin. Oh, don't want to get a copyright. Great song, Kashmir. Crypto seems to have become a political hedge for the Trump administration. As soon as they do the tax cuts, the tax breaks, then I'll believe it. And I want the tax breaks to include my crypto that I sold, so I don't have to pay capital gains on it. But the last I heard, someone was saying it would only be from the point they make the tax cut forward, not looking back. Oh, well. Triple this, looking to get in on some Cardano under 80. It's at 82 now. It did dip down to 80.5 during the summit and the big dump. It's all about the believe. You got to believe, right? Doge passed Cardano. So those wanting to buy Cardano, there's the dip. The worst Led Zeppelin impression of all time. I know, DB. I know. But I can't play the real thing. When we look back in the future, we might say that that was a great summit. I don't know. I don't know how history is going to view that. I don't know about that. What else going on in crypto? Let's look at the biggest movers over the past 24 hours. It's Athena, Move, Aptos, XDC, Pepe making a little move, Radium, Mana, Hype, Maker, and Bonk. Little ETH Classic. Those are the ones that are up. What are the ones that are down? Ondo. Well, Ondo went on a huge run earlier in the week. So Ondo, Cardano, the IP story thing. Kronos, which is kind of interesting. They're talking about maybe a bunch of Crow tokens that were burned are not going to be burned. It's like, wait, when you burn, doesn't that mean they're gone like forever? You can't unburn them. So I don't get that. And our friends at XRP down 7% over the past 24 hours. So that's what's happening in the top 100 for cryptos. Yeah, I think it's just going to be this kind of kangaroo market, up and down, guys. That's what we got. Up and down, up and down. This is where I bought last, right here. 1 week ago, 18.5 cents, right there, my little green circle. I got to go one more week before I get paid again. Shorting Doge is like cheating on your wife. Still holding that bonk. I'm glad I sold when I did. Took my profit. Thank you very much. And one day we will wake up, Doge will be sky high. Like that, yes. You're swing trading. Some people swear by swing trading. They just are able to collect extra coins through swing trading, but it's tough. A for effort. At least I was showing my knowledge, right? It's like, I know that song. When we have pumps, people are not given the slightest chance to enter. That's because there are a lot of other chances to enter before the pumps. We say on this channel, you make your buys on the red candles when there are big dips. Like I showed you at 18.5 a week ago, that's where I bought. I was waiting for confirmation. Was it going to drop any lower maybe? And I was like, nope, I'm buying right there. 18.5 cents. That was my last Doge purchase right there. If you guys didn't hear, I did get $2 worth of Doge from Robinhood, despite my phone dying during the trivia. I guess I was still, according to them, officially still logged in. So I got $2 of Doge. I only have to hold it for 30 days and keep my Robinhood Gold membership for 30 days in order to secure that Dogecoin so I don't lose it. So, yes, $2.04 worth of Dogecoin I did get. I know you all were worried about me when my phone died during the trivia yesterday. Well, I got a new phone. But I also got a new Apple Watch. A new Apple Watch, yes, that I haven't even configured yet. I got it for free. All I got to do is pay $2.50 a month for its connection because I am a Verizon member and I've been that for over 10 years. And I did the early upgrade on my old phone, which frankly was dead. I went to Verizon, got a new phone, traded in the old one. They did the transfer. They were able to get the phone working enough because it was the connection at the bottom that was all screwed up. And a watch that tells time. I can set up all the monitoring stuff if I want to, but is it worth it? Is it worth to set up all of that health stuff? I'm probably not going to do that. I really just want it for the clock, to have an alarm clock with me that's not my phone. That's really why I wanted it. And it was free. I mean, he said you can have an iPad or an Apple Watch. And I was like, yeah, I won't use an iPad. I won't use an iPad. I'll take the watch. You took the iPad? I took the watch. You can track crypto on your Apple Watch. Yes. Yeah. Monitors health. Yeah, I have high blood pressure. Otherwise, I'm pretty healthy. I exercise, eat well. A little high blood pressure, a little hypertension. That's about it. Doing all right. You use the sleep monitor. I know when I'm not sleeping well because I'm awake in the middle of the night. It lets you know when it's time for a walk. You use it for exercise. Connects to the Strava. Huh. Yeah, set up for notifications, extra vibration. Okay, I'll do that, Alexander. All right, I'll do that. I don't know anything about it. I'm just like, I'll do it. I'll do it. For $2.50 a month. That's it. You still have the 11, Adam? Yeah, I had the 14 for 2.5 years, and then it wouldn't take a charge. That's what it ended up being. I even had it plugged in, and it just wasn't taking a charge. So the guy said that the inside, it was messed up. Messed up. What's news on the reserves? Crypto Summit, they didn't say a word. They just said strategic Bitcoin reserve, crypto stockpile, no details, no nothing. It was all just a big show for Trump. Congratulations, back and forth. And that was about it. So they're probably all still talking at the summit. You're with Samsung, Tyler? MySpace was awesome. Tom was my first friend. He was my first friend. My first online friend was Tom. Do you do a lot of charting? No. The charting I really just use just to to gauge how things are generally trading. I don't do technical analysis. I basically look at the liquidation heat maps. I see where the shorts are, where the longs are, and I use the chart just to see where, in relation to where it's traded before. 15-minute chart. We go to the 4-hour chart to see, zoom out, then to the daily, come out to the daily. We're still in this giant downward channel, but essentially we're kind of bottoming out at 20 cents right now, going sideways. But then we thought that in February, right around 25 cents. We also thought that, back in January at 32, 33 cents. And then we were back up here at 43 cents back in December. And we failed all of those so far. This is why VP probably thinks we're in a bear market. But this 20-cent line, that's looking pretty strong right now as support. It's looking very strong as support. So that's what I see. And as Kriss says that, Dogecoin is about ready to dump under 20 cents on the short-term time frame. Short term. If you run or cycle, you can track distance and the heart rate. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get into the whole health stuff, but we'll see. Yes, and kiss Trump's, you know what? Yes, DW. Oh yeah, Laura's gone. She got banned. Anik has 1.5 million Doge. Nice bag. Congratulations. Good luck to us. Good luck to us. News came out about banks 40 minutes ago. Check the US regulation news. See what that's about. Oh yeah, I tried the charge cord up, down, sideways. I tried different charge cords, nothing worked. No, and then when I took it to Verizon, they tried the same thing there and got nothing. Same thing I had. So it wasn't the cord, it was the phone. So I have a new phone. I was eligible for an early upgrade. I did an early upgrade. So on Robinhood, for Robinhood Gold members, if you transfer money onto Robinhood, you have that many entries into their next giveaway, their so-called drop, which is gold. They're dropping gold. So I'm in. I transferred some money onto Robinhood. I'm in. Just see what happens. Not a lot. It was $100. I got 100 entries now. I'm sure there are a lot of others do thousands or more. We'll see what happens. US banks can start using crypto. I think it was about storing crypto, not using it, Oliver. I think that's what the discussion was going to be, of banks being allowed to store crypto. The summit was a big nothing burger, at least when Trump was there. Now, they may be talking about other things we'll hear the news of later, but right now, thanks. Got a fireplace in my office here. It's pretty nice. Have not met the neighbors yet. It's still cold. We have like 40, 50 degree winds today, really windy. When the spring really hits, everybody will be out. I said there would be red dips. We dip below 20 cents. Anybody that was looking for buy some Doge below 20 cents, we went to 1995 right there. Crypto will be back. I believe that, Space Cowboy. I still think we are in an overall bull market. Yep, crypto, the charge part was broke. Yep, that's what the guy said. The charge port was broke. My ultimate goal in life is not to make millions in crypto, but avoid the ban hammer. I think you're all right, Andrew. I think you'll be all right. Yeah. You're not an MJ. You're not an Anthony. You're not a Vaughn. You're not a Momtaz. They're all in Never Never Land, right? It's a crypto sale. Has Trump gone too far with tariffs? No. Bigger picture. It's a bigger picture thing. People getting freaked out in the short term, but in the long term, I think this is a good thing. Did I try rebooting? Nick. Yeah. No news this week. We're thinking next week, Adam. Next week. Dogecoin Foundation, House of Doge, anticipating something next week. Same thing, but you just had pocket lint. Yeah. I have a little air can, and there was some lint that I had blew out, but I guess the little piece that's in the port there was already damaged from jamming the charge cord in there. So that's what was wrong. The Federal Reserve should hold all digital assets. I thought it was going to be the Treasury. It's not the Fed. They're talking about getting rid of the Fed. It's the Treasury. What if we use the money we transferred to buy crypto? Will we still be in the gold giveaway? What if we use the money we transfer? I think you have to keep it there. I didn't read the terms in detail about that. I just said, yeah, I'll just put $100 on there and keep it down. I mean, the drop is like next week. A lot of big buys going on, Idris. Well, the price is going down. So people who track that stuff, most of those are transfers and not really buys. I mean, if you think there are big buys, why are there red candles? Why is the price going down? Well, David, I don't have the phone anymore. I already got a new one. I'm good. But thank you. Do I like Boston now compared to 10 years ago? No. I preferred Boston 10 years ago. Now it's all left-leaning, liberal, sanctuary city. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. I don't like it. Don't like it. Just go wireless charging on your nightstand. Yeah, that's what I have for the Apple Watch. I have one of those for the Apple Watch, but I can do that for the iPhone as well. Pax Cat was chewing on the cord. He is a troublemaker, that's for sure. A new phone, new watch. Yep, Doug. Hey, I deserved it. I deserved it. No, Luca, nothing interesting that we heard from the summit. We just got the public piece in the middle with Trump congratulating the working group, and then the working group congratulating Trump back. That's all it was. They're talking about stuff now that's outside of that. And that's not public. Yeah, we need the QE, Javier, exactly. We need the QE. But everybody's freaking out about the tariffs right now and what might happen with inflation, because that's mostly how the markets trade. It's on fear and it's on hype. And that's what we got right now. The bigger picture is going to look back and say this Trump presidency was pretty good. Getting the country aligned right, cutting out the waste and the fraud. That's all going to be seen in the long run as good things for the country. You want to buy now? $19.99. Yeah, you have to leave the money there or you lose your entries. And so I'm just leaving it. Yep. Hey, I'm getting 4.7 interest on it. So the biggest dips happen right after you get a friend or family member involved in crypto. And then you hear all about it, don't you? That's why I don't talk to any of my friends and family about crypto. I don't. I just talk to you guys. But the IRLs, you know, in real life, no, I don't talk crypto. I don't talk crypto. Yeah, Mayor Wu got beaten up pretty bad. And the Justice Department is going to be hearing from some Congress people who are going to be pushing some kind of, I don't know, some legal things against them. I don't know what that's going to be. You know, like Minnesota for the same? I know. I hear you. Yeah, the Red Sox were winning, the Patriots, not today. That too, on the sports side. Although we got the Celtics now. They're pretty good. You got 50. I got double yours. I got 100, David. I got a better chance to win some of that gold. There's a chance the Fed will reduce interest rates. You know, I've heard that if there's higher unemployment, there's a better chance that interest rates get reduced. But the high unemployment isn't good for the markets. So they kind of counterbalance each other. It'll go back. I believe that. Hey, Jay, do you think once a deal is reached on all tariffs are settled? No. Even Trump said today it's going to be fluid. Tariffs are going to come and go. They're going to be up and down. It's not going to be a fixed thing. So more fear in the market. Yeah, XRP, Cardano. XRP down to 237. Cardano, 81.5. It touched 80.5 here during the summit. But yeah, down 10%. Not good. Doge is now down 1% for the day. 1993. Who's waiting to buy Doge on the dip? Who's waiting for that? No, I'm good with my car. Don't need a new car. Don't need a new car. I'm all set. Nothing beats an S&P 500 guarantee kind of thing. Crypto's volatile, that's for sure. Oh, Jay's got 3,500 in? Well, you got more than me. Right, Patrick. A whole bunch of nothing. In 2021, the peak was when the barbers in the barbershop were talking about crypto. In December 2024, I went to the barbershop and they asked me about crypto. And then you sold a week later. Well, there you go, Burns. Trust the barbers. You got paid today? I got another week to go before I get paid again. Oh, Space Cowboy. A lot of stories out there about mining Bitcoin. Oh, look at the dump. 1981. We have dumpage in crypto going on right now, guys. 1977. Ugh. Bitcoin down to 85.6, but Doge is not good. You have a buy order set at 19 cents, Elliot. Will we see it? Yes, Luca. It's going to be later in March for the members. We'll have a members only stream on a Sunday. And then I need to get everybody's wallet addresses. Buy a new house. And I'm good with the one I got. Hype. Don't need another one. Art Scholar set at 19.5. We got some limit orders being set for some Doge on the dip. Chaz waiting for the 18s. Now, of course, it depends on where you're setting your limit orders, right? If it's on Robinhood, price gets to 19.5, you're not going to get it. It's got to go to like to 19.3 or 19.2 before your 19.5 actually hits. So remember that. Yeah, Trump was talking about how long tariffs have been around. And that's how the country made all money. They didn't have an income tax until the early 1900s. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it. Dogecoin to the moon, to Mars. Ryan got 3501. Well, good for you, Ryan. Just one more. You had 100 entries, but then you bought some stocks. So now you only have 30. You got 40,000 Doge at 19.4. Let's see the leverage. Again, there's not much happening on the leverage front. I'll do a refresh. Let's check out Doge. Now, Bitcoin could come down to about 84.4 and take out that line. $91 million right there at 84.4. Doge, yeah, there's a lot to take out down here. 19.7, 19.6, 19.5. We looked at that earlier. That's all in play. All the way down to about 19.3 are the biggest ones on Doge. If this is going to manipulate it down a little further, that could be in play. I'm an architect, Alexander. See another cat pattern? Oh, no. Oh, no. You got your yearly bonus, but the taxes took half. Yeah, welcome to the United States. Probs 19.7. We'll see, Andrew. It was close. We hit 1976. This dump is ridiculous. Manipulation. Yep, Stephen. That's exactly it. We have all kinds of taxes. We have taxes on top of taxes on top of taxes. Not only in Boston do you pay a tax when you buy a car, but then you have to pay a tax, an excise tax, every year because you have a car. In Canada, they just take half. Doge Connect. That's good. Doge Connect. Architecture what? Buildings. A real architect, not one of those digital computer architects. That's not an architect. I'm a real architect. I design buildings. You think the Asia market's going to pick it up? Hope so. Stamos says 4 more years. It's about time someone changed the tax system. Trump, he'll do his best. Again, it's run by Congress, though, David. Now, if he gets all the Republicans to vote in on what he thinks, but it all takes time. Sub 19 cents, Justin? That's what you're waiting for? Art of Reed got some at 8 cents. Nice. Yeah. The SpaceX, that was fun to watch. Caught the booster. But the ship had some problems. Haven't heard yet what exactly happened with that. You're a database architect? Yeah. That's not an architect. Sorry. I know that's what you're called, but that's not an architect. I'm a building architect. Why don't people talk about using crypto as a currency anymore? I do. I do too. Jordani, I thought that came out before from somebody else, that banks are allowed to custody crypto. But if it's somebody else that's agreeing to it too, sure. But again, now we're talking about banks, right? We're talking about banks. So are you going to own crypto and have a bank hold it for you? Is that what you're going to do? That's not the intent of cryptocurrency. Buy it and have your bank hold it for you. Justin, probably China is going to be the big trip. The next one, it's going to be China. You're a Lego architect. I design and work on large buildings, mostly laboratories. We have a lot of laboratories here in Boston. A lot of lab work. I did hotels, resorts, a lot of other very fancy projects. Did some museums, worked on a Guggenheim and an Hermitage museum. Been really great projects in its laboratories now. There's nothing changed on my price prediction for 2025. Nothing has changed. And even for March too, all still in play. Yeah, I missed February. I get that. George from Seinfeld. No, he didn't want to be an architect. It's any time when he had to say what his profession was. He said he was an architect. He didn't really want to be one. He just said, I'm an architect. DCA in on peak, keep buying Doge. I'm just keeping my peak stash that I have. I haven't sold any peak. and just going to hold that. See what happens. You work in a lab? Oh yeah, there's a science too. Laying out laboratories, laying out the lab benches, lab support spaces, where to put the -80s, where to put the sinks. Yeah, all of that. Exactly. Being an architect was his hookup line. He didn't really want to be an architect. It'll be a happy day when I don't have to deal with a bank or mortgage company. Exactly, Adam. Exactly. I'm done with the mortgage item. Next item on the list, the bank. Gone. Banned. I want to ban the bank. No one I know is doing trans mice experiments. No. No. We're working on like big diseases and stuff, not trans mice. Scooping up ADA on the dip. 81.7 now on ADA. It had just dipped to 80.8. And of course, for those following XRP, it did dip down to 234, now 238. Maybe we're having a little recovery going on right now. Or is it just going to keep coming down lower? Will Bitcoin hold 86K? We'll be watching. Am I taxed on spent crypto when I spend my Doge through my Coinbase card? You buy on Robinhood, you send to Coinbase, and then spend. Yes. You owe a tax on the change in value from the time from where you sold it. Where did you go? You buy them on Robinhood. Okay. So the price the Doge was when you bought it on Robinhood is your basis. And then when you spend it using a Coinbase card, whatever the price of Doge is when you spent it, that difference in price can be taxed. So when you spend it, if the price of Doge is higher than the price when you bought it on Robinhood, then you owe a capital gains tax on that. If the price is lower, then you can use that loss to offset other gains. And at the end of the year, you are allowed to claim losses up to a certain dollar amount and then can roll over whatever's remaining to the next year. So you can contact your tax consultant for more details on that. I am not a tax accountant or a tax lawyer, but I know enough to give you the basics. World Liberty Finance. Yeah, do you know where they got their money, Nathan? From Justin Sun. Justin Sun gave them like $70 million or something. That's what I think that's what they're using. Justin Sun was buying his way into the presidential enclave there so that the SEC would drop any lawsuits against him. Again, all a theory. It's all just one big theory, but it makes sense. What is Bitcoin dominance, Luca? Sure. We go to coinmarketcap.com. And coinmarketcap.com shows for each cryptocurrency how much their market capitalization is, or market cap. Right now, Bitcoin's about 1.7, yes, $1.7 trillion. 1.7 trillion. Okay? Now, if you add up all of the other cryptos and their market cap, That number is probably around, well, it gives you the total up here, 2.8 trillion for everything. So you divide the 1.7 by the 2.85, and then you get a Bitcoin dominance or Bitcoin percentage of the overall crypto market cap of 60%. That's what it is. Bitcoin dominance is just the percentage of the overall crypto market by Bitcoin's market cap. Okay? Bull run on the horizon. I do. I believe that. But we don't know how far out that horizon is. My March prediction will be on point, maybe even too optimistic. We'll see. We'll see how that plays out. An 8-ball prediction of what? Mars, you emailed me? Yes, I got a lot of emails from winners. That's not you. That's not you. Nope. I got Jared, I got Raul, I got David. Again, it's Kriss Crypto, KrissKrypto, KrissCrypto@gmail.com. So try again, Mars. Art Scholar will accept payment in Dogecoin. We already know Charlotte does with her UK-based salon. She accepts Dogecoin. It's a good way to market your services, accepting Dogecoin. Good luck. That is the way. Yeah, this is total manipulation going on, Doug. What is the difference? Okay, Matt, here we go. What is the difference between buying crypto and having a bank hold it for you or getting an ETF through a 401k or IRA? Completely different things. If you buy crypto and you have a bank hold it for you, then if price goes up, when you eventually sell, you will have to pay capital gains tax. If you buy crypto through an ETF into a 401k or IRA and the price goes up, you do not have to pay capital gains tax on that profit. That's the difference. Obviously, there are penalties for taking that money out early out of your 401k or IRA. So you got to check the deets, the terms and conditions of your retirement plan. But that's the biggest difference, is that you do not have to pay capital gains tax on increases if it's sitting within a retirement plan. It just kind of happened, Ryan. The problem with doing the big resort work, big hotel resort work, was it required a lot of travel. And that was the main thing, because I was traveling pretty much all over the world. And I had kids and I couldn't travel as much. So I switched to labs. Complicated buildings, just like hotel resorts are complicated buildings. There's lots going on, especially if a casino is in it, which was the big one. Had a casino in it. Very complicated from an architectural planning, engineering point of view. But with kids, I couldn't travel anymore. So I switched over to labs because around Boston, there's a lot of great lab buildings, and I've been a part of a lot of them. I don't personally use architecture software anymore because I manage others who actually do it. And it's Autodesk, yes, Revit, AutoCAD for basic drafting, and then the Revit for the, the database architecture stuff. Yep. You didn't miss anything, Robert, on the summit. You didn't miss a thing. What we saw was a Trump congratulatory speech to the working group and members of the working group congratulating Trump. That was it. That was it. They should convert any and all leftover campaign donations to crypto reserve. We're going lower. You need to move your chart up. It is what it is. You don't have to see the chart. I put the chats up there. It blocks it for a little bit. Then you get to see it again. Fox News talking about crypto. They have no idea. Exactly, Jason. They really don't. Place a limit order buy on Coinbase Advanced. Market hit my price 2 times and still not filled. For Coinbase Advanced, it has a pretty small bid and ask gap there. So it should have hit. It should have hit. Now, we know Robinhood need to go much lower, but Coinbase should have hit. Hi, Jason. You cannot deny the fact that the Trumps pump and dump crypto. That's true. We talked about it. We've been talking about it for almost 2 months since the inauguration. That's what this has all been about. Can't deny it. I agree. Who wants to buy MyDoge? I'll give you a deal. Chutabaga. Sent the email again, Mars? I got you now. Yep, I got you. You're good. Yep, got your address. Thank you. You're an electrical engineer, Elliot? And we have some electricians in the chat too. It's all good. Yeah, Charlotte does it all. And accepts Dogecoin. Tekla structures, NBS software, nope. Yeah, Charlotte, North Carolina has a lot of good work going on down there too. My kids are in their 20s, Luca. Stocks for passive income, John. You need to go look at Andre Jick on YouTube and look at some of his dividend investing YouTube videos. He leans a lot more into crypto now, but every once in a while he still goes back to the old standard because he's got a big stock portfolio and he earns a lot through dividend investing. And so check him out. I don't do any of that. I have some Apple stock and I get some dividend on that, but that's about it. I don't do active stock dividend investing, but Andre does. So check him out. Next stop will be Boston. You are welcome here, Charlotte. The big Doge dollar party. I hope we all meet in Boston. I hope to meet all of you here too. That will be awesome. Victor reminds everybody to like and subscribe. Thank you, everybody. We did have a big crew here in the house for the Crypto Summit, which was awesome. And we had a bunch of Doge giveaways as well. Had some new people here who won some Doge, which is good. Sharing the love, sharing the Doge. All good. An all eyes on Doge 24-hour stream. I think that would be a bit too much. Thank you, Mars. Appreciate it. Nashville still wants some of that Doge. The giveaway was a while ago. We have enough people here to start a lab consult firm. Charging Doge. But you have received some Dogecoin, Charlotte. That's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, you just start where you can, right? Summit was a joke. Well, again, we don't know what was going on behind the scenes, Johnny. The only thing we saw was the Trump appearance, his remarks, and then other people's remarks back to Trump, thanking him for his support. But I'm sure there were other things that were discussed, and we'll hear the results of that maybe tonight, maybe next week. I don't know. And the market dumps every time there's a Trump event. And I called it. If you go back to the beginning of this stream, yes, back 2.5 hours ago, I called it. I said, get ready to buy on the dips. And we had one. It wasn't that hard to make that prediction. It really wasn't. You made history winning some Doge from KrissPax. Thank you, Mars. Yeah, I do not do the writing on the wall, writing names. That was Goose Wayne. He used to do that if you were around 4 years ago. And he used to have these epic Dogecoin live streams, and he'd get people to, if people did super chats, he'd write their name on the wall. Crazy. Yeah, we'll hear things later. I agree, Ryan. Some love the dumps. Buying opportunities if you still believe prices are going up, but some of you are bears and you're still waiting for it to drop lower. Always buy the rumor, sell the news. Exactly. Exactly. Back into the 70s again, huh, Jason? Think so? I mean, if the most they're going to get out of it is banks can custody crypto for crypto investors, it's like, really? And then, like, Bitcoin Strategic Reserve, they got to audit to find out where the crypto actually is because they don't know. Same with their so-called stockpile of other cryptos that they have to audit to find out because they don't know. That's pretty weak. That's pretty weak. Luca, I'm still betting on 2026 being the bear market, not what we have now. But that's still, I don't know. New walls. Yeah, I'm not writing people's names on my walls. No. Exactly, Jason. BlackRock controls over $17 trillion of assets under their management. Crypto is just a little drop in the bucket to them, which is why we believe in Dogecoin. If Trump started a speech with Dogecoin to the moon, that would be a little different. But that's not going to happen. Green candle, we're starting to have a little comeback, back over 20 cents. The dip was down here at 1977, right there. Yeah, daydream, who knows? The meeting already happened, Jabril. Already happened. You can scroll back like an hour and a half in the stream and you can watch it if you really want to. It's all here on the live stream. And when we're done with the live stream, it becomes a video on my channel and you can watch it if you want. You're not going to learn much. We lived through it. And of course, Michael Saylor is going to say that. Who knows what the price of Bitcoin is going to be? Is it going to go up to millions of dollars a Bitcoin? Who knows? Bitcoin chart not looking good. It might be curling back up here. Again, this looks like another one of those that's just going to dump lower. I got the feeling about that. Remember when Elon was supposed to put a Dogecoin on the moon? Right, Mars? But it's not Elon's fault. He had the rockets ready to go. It was the third party that was doing the Dogecoin part. They failed. So. And this is what they want you to think, Jet says. Bore you, scare you until you give up and sell. Yep. The bars of gold. It's not really bars. It's you're going to get rewarded with some stock certificate or fund certificate or something that tracks gold. I think that's what it is. I didn't really read the detailed terms and conditions. I was just like, sure, I'll put some money on there. Robinhood is trying to get more people to join their gold program. So it's a marketing ploy by doing airdrops of different kinds of assets. So they did Bitcoin, gave away a little Doge, and now it's going to be gold investments. Hey, it's worth doing it a little bit. See what happens. Yeah, Jay, I think we're going to have a special Saturday live stream this weekend. Special Saturday live stream. Yep. Got to see what comes out of the crypto summit, what else is going on. But you have to be subscribed. You have to have your notifications turned on. So you know, it's a big maybe right now. I'm not quite sure about scheduling of other things, but that's what it's looking like. I think we're still in a big bear trap, Idris. It's a big bear trap. Something's going to happen. And the market is changing. In the crypto market, I don't think it's going to be as volatile as it has been before, just because of all of this institution and government, investing in it. I think it's all just going to kind of quiet down a little bit. We're not going to see these big 10, 20% swings as much. That's what it feels like to me. But the manipulation by the market makers, until there's more mass adoption and more things going on, that's going to continue. And then leverage trading is crazy. Scalpers, swing traders. One person gets a kilogram bar and others will get 2.5 grams. Yeah, but how do they, you get a certificate or something, right, Davin? I don't know. I've never invested in gold before. The literal moon was going to save us. Oh, they can play this game all for the rest of the cycle, up and down and up and down. Kangaroo market, keep shaking people out. And it could go down lower, Daydream. But if you're worried about it, then, I mean, this is crypto investing after all. It's risky. Yeah, just in me, we saw that. This isn't bullish. This was already called like last week by someone else. I think this is a different. This is national banks versus another type of bank last week, but that's not bullish. It's like I said earlier, do you really want the banks holding your crypto for you? You want them to send the actual gold, right? FedEx me that gold. Paid in a commodity. All right, Greg, see you. Peace out. Justin, I don't know how those leverage traders keep going. I mean, every once in a while they hit it big. So it's like a gambler, right? You just keep gambling. Keep gambling. Hey, Steven, Bitcoin is not up 5%. Bitcoin is down 5%. Nothing's going to be like May 2021. I don't think so, Max. That was huge volatility, and I don't see that happening again. I did some of that last year and the year before. I am trading newly listed coins on Coinbase, but I am done with that. Not doing that anymore. Now it's just Dogecoin with a little Bitcoin. That's it. And there's bot trading too. A lot of bot trading. You want the bar? I'll take a bar. That'd be cool, right? They're dumping the market to make Trump look bad. Oh, they're trying to. People are buying the dips, though. Yeah, I'm not going to play the song again, Dr. B, but thanks. See you in May, Johnny says. Good luck. Yeah, Trump already talked about an hour and a half ago. You can see it on the live stream earlier if you scroll back. It's not all that exciting. All right, gang, that's what we got for today. Make sure that you're subscribed, got your notifications on, because I may be doing a live on Saturday, which I normally don't do. And then on Sunday, I think we're going to do Sunday night late, not in the afternoon this week, because I got a thing late in the afternoon that I got to do. So we have all that going on. Look, it was an interesting day, right? I mean, the president's talking about cryptocurrency. That's a big deal. Commerce Secretary, Treasury Secretary talking about crypto. That's never happened before. That's pretty cool. But again, that's more about Bitcoin and the Bitcoin maxis and a little bit about the stockpile of some other cryptos. We'll see how all of that plays out. But again, Doge just again fighting to stay above 20 cents. We'll see how this goes. And if I don't see you over the weekend, I hope everyone does have a great weekend, but we'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.